The ECDIS has requirement of minimum sensor inputs from 1 gyro, 1 GPS, and 1 speed log. In this example, these three sensors can be connected directly to the ECDIS. This setup in FMD ECDIS is called local sensor settings. Other sensor inputs can be echo sounder, AIS, a second GPS, a second gyro, anemometer to measure wind speed, a type-approved track pilot. These other sensor inputs can be connected to the ECDIS through a sensor adapter and a LAN hub, called Hub 100. The hub makes it possible to distribute the sensors to other units like the radar. This could be an example of your main ECDIS and radar and how they can receive the inputs from the sensors, either through a direct input connection or through a LAN hub. Then there is an ECDIS backup and an additional radar or a chart radar. These can also be set up by direct inputs from sensors, or in this example through sensor adapter and HUD 100. Both FURUNO ECDIS, main and backup, can be connected through a HUD 3000. The same with both radars. These interconnections through HUD 3000 makes it possible to share information on radar targets, charts, user charts, and route plans. The FURUNO HUD 3000 also makes it possible to share and validate sensor inputs between both ECDIS and both radar. This can be found under the Sensor Setting menu, titled System Sensor Settings. Sharing sensor information is called Consistent Common Reference System, also known as the CCRS. The CCRS processes, validate, store, and distribute the sensor information to the ECDIS from the sensors. It makes sure that all parts of the system uses the same source and values, that is, position, speed through water, heading, etc. There are two types of CCRS: system and local. In system sensor setting, the system will filter, select and prioritize the sensor input. In local, the navigator can select and prioritize the sensor input. Sensor information box displays heading, speed, speed and course over the ground, position. All sensors have an indication from what source the input is coming from. Heading, ship's current heading. The input source could be gyro 1, gyro 2, or the magnetic compass. Speed, ship's current longitudinal speed. Below is the transverse speed displayed, indicating if the ship is being set by a green arrow for port or starboard side. Stabilization modes consist of water track, with source input from the log. Bottom track, where the source input can be GPS or log. Course and speed over ground. Source input from GPS 1 or GPS 2. The log can also be used for the speed input. Position, with source input from GPS 1 or GPS 2. If you right-click on the sensor information box, a drop-down menu appears. System and local selection is to quickly change sensor settings. System, the system will filter, select and prioritize the sensor input. Local, the navigator can select and prioritize the sensor input. Filter reset. This will reset the calculation process for all the inputs, which is useful if you have changed sensor. Open menu. We'll open the menu to adjust the sensor settings. which can be done in each submenu.